Hey everyone, welcome to my custom interloper run. I'm Knifo29 and here's what's in our backpack. We got too many books for my liking. Everything you guys saw in the previous video, what we kept, it's all still in here. So we're on day 9, skills are all still at 1, and we're about midday. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna light a torch and we're gonna walk through this cave and we're gonna grab, do we have sticks? We don't even have a stick. Let's grab that. We're gonna grab any of the coal that we see. And we'll go to the trapper's cabin. Let's see if there's anything in there for us. Oh, that was a stacked piece. So I see they haven't completely gotten rid of that yet. At least it was only 2 pieces and not 4. I think there was 4 before. Oh, we got 2 more. What's with the stacked coal? It's not the biggest bug in the world, but it's still a bug. That shouldn't happen. It didn't happen before. So if you're going through a cave, just pay attention. Because if you like coal like I do, you might be leaving some behind. Hey, what do you got? Nothing. Do we need... Nah, we don't really need it. I'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright. Continuing. I like this cave because it's pretty much, it's pretty linear. There's a couple of branches that go to dead ends. That's about it. Pretty hard to get lost in one of these caves. I'm just gonna let this torch burn out. I don't think it's too important to us right now. And we got a nice day. Oh, and we have a moose. We don't want a moose. I'm gonna go up there and get the birch saplings. I don't want that guy. Whenever I want you, you're never around. And I'm not gonna try and take down a moose with 2 arrows. That's foolish. I mean, yes, there is a chance you can drop them with 1 shot, but I'm not even gonna attempt that. Because the odds of you just running away with my arrow are much, much greater than you going down. And you won't bleed out either, so... Wow, we got a ton of birch. What's our weight at anyway? 44. We're not bad actually. Depending on what we find in the trapper's hut. I mean, there's a few places to take a shot at this guy safely. You can go into that right in there and go in the bottom and be relatively safe. You can wait up here till he's close enough, but again, he's just going to run away with your arrow like 9 out of 10 times, so... you know what? Let's check these boxes and then we'll...
This'll come in handy.
And then we'll turn on our lantern. We'll check this one too. Alright, that was around 15. And about 46. We're gonna slow down. Yep, 46. Where are you? Come on. I can feel it. It's getting closer. There we go. What do you got for us? 1 rifle cartridge. Alright, we got a replacement fuse. We're just going to check all the known boxes. And then we'll check with the lantern. Alright, we got a snare that we don't really want to use. We got dusting sulfur that we don't really care about. We got some tea. Some soda, and I think that was beans. Another cartridge, sewing kit. Got a book. Granola bar. I'll throw you right there. We got a little bit of food and a bandage. Another rifle cartridge. I'm gonna take that. That's just a story note.
We can use this.
And there we go. It's oh, you know what I can do? I can change that over there. And actually, you know what? Let's just harvest that and get it out of our hair. And we're gonna eat. Actually, what's our thirst like? We can drink. And what should we dump? We don't need all these, but I don't want to leave one of them here. I haven't really... Hey, where'd the moose go? Oh, he's just like right in front of me. Was he actually there? Or did he briefly not be spawned in? I'm not trusting that. I'll get a sprain. I want to go that way. But we'll go check Max's last stand first. Let's see if we can find anything over there. Usually a hatchet, but sometimes you find a bow. I think when we go to Max's, we'll come back. Maybe. because I want to check in there too. And maybe we can chuck a rock and get him to run, and hopefully he'll run this way. And we can go up that way. I really should have dropped some of this coal. Well, I guess the coal's not what's weighing us down. All these books are ridiculous. Y'all know I don't read books a whole lot, so... But... there are blizzards. They will happen. So yeah, I haven't decided if the camp office is going to be my main place or not. I'm going to grab that because I don't walk past those usually. Alright, I see the body. Do you have anything? Well, I don't see anything. I do see some feathers. Got any more feathers, or is it just the one? Well, it looks like it's just the one. Alright, we're gonna head back. I should probably eat. There we go. I'll eat that too. Just so there's 10. Do I have any duplicates in here? I have one knife, I have a hacksaw, a hatchet. Yeah, I think we're alright. So I think we'll go into that barn, whatever you actually want to call that. And yeah, we'll huck a rock. You can shoot an arrow in the vicinity of the moose and have him run away, but the snow will degrade your arrow when it hits. And that's a tick or two off of your bow's degradation as well. So we'll just huck a rock at him. And if you go in here, I don't know if he can get you inside of this. But he definitely can't get you in there.
Thank you.
There's 78. We don't really need you. Yeah, where is he? He's right there. You know how cool that would be? Oh, we can't crouch and shoot. Yeah, that would be really cool if we could do that. Whoop, now we gotta... Alright, we'll just huck a rock. That should make him run. There we go. He's gone really far. Now you stay there, bud. This is where I wish I wasn't overweight. I would love to be able to walk at regular speed and get away from this guy as quickly as possible. But that's how you can kind of lure him to get him closer. If you've got enough ammo to take him down, you can get him closer to the cabin and you'll be a happier person. Alright, I'm not gonna grab any more sticks. I'm thinking we would probably spend the night at the camp office. But we'll see. We got some more feathers. You got one more? Maybe not. You got nothing? If moose bled out, I would say that I would take a shot at him with the arrow, but... Because I mean, a bear, really? Oh, there's a sapling over there. Let's go get it. Let's, drop some of this stuff. Oh, what else is heavy? You know what? We'll go there and there. That. We'll drop this. And you. Did I just drop my coat? That was dumb. There we go. Just want to be able to walk over here and not have it take all day. We're still a little overweight, but not too much. That looks like it's a maple. Not nearly as valuable to us, but that's okay. What that? Oh, it's just a piece of the branch sticking through. It's nice that the footprints stay long enough that you can walk somewhere and then just walk right back and follow them. I do want to change that over to there though. Honestly, there's not enough people that I've ever watched play the game that use those little tabs. Everyone just keeps it on the main one. If you ever need to drop weight quick, there you go. If you want to see your clothing in its best condition, there you go. And if you hit it a second time, it'll show you the best. But it's just so helpful. Turn my auto walk off. Can we get you to run ahead? Just in case there's a wolf up there. There are bunnies up ahead as well, but I think if the deer was to run ahead and there was a wolf, we can take the deer. Well, you're gone. We can take the deer from the wolf, but if it's a bunny, we're just gonna let them eat. Let's have a drink. Listen to the sounds while we drink. So there's a chance of a, well, there's 100% chance there's going to be a bear over there. I don't think he's a guarantee, but there's a couple of deer. Alright, anything in this bag? Oh, thanks. Well, we got 3 arrows now. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that. I don't want that. That knife. You know what? We'll take it to the camp office. Yeah, I think we'll just make it to the camp office by nighttime. Well, he's not really a problem. How is our food, though? Really wish we had a little bit more food. Maybe there'll be a deer by the camp office. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go up to the broken down lookout, whatever it's called. We'll see if there's a cache node up there. Think it's worth the trip. We'll do similar to what we just did to get that sapling. We'll drop a bunch of weight before we go up the hill. I don't always drop the heaviest stuff, just drop the stuff that's going to be the easiest to pick back up. Alright, what do we got? I am not touching... you know what? It's my thing.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I can't just leave it there. Any clothing? No. Don't see anything in there. Really nothing in here. Except books and papers. Books, where are you? 8. We'll drop 6. What do we got? 4 of these books to read. We'll eat some dog food. And it's not a lot of weight, but we'll drop 2 of these cans. And have a little bit of a drink just to shed a little bit more weight. Actually, we can eat this. There we go, we're fine. The extra hatchet and the extra knife aren't really required. It does come in handy later on in the game when you start getting to a point where you don't have any whetstones. Which is why I don't like to just leave them all over the place. I like to bring them That's not another hatchet. Oh, that's a bow. And one of you. That's why I like to kind of keep them all in one area. That way... Oh, we got a Polaroid. Mystery Lake Vista. Yeah, that way once you get to a point where you don't have whetstones and you need to freshen up your knife or your hatchet, it's just grab another one. Oh, that looks like there's an arrow over here too. That's a broken one. Take the feathers. It's just a little bit of weight. We'll break that down. I don't think 22%, I don't think I'm going to use that bow. They're not repairable. I kind of wish the bows were. I definitely think that the bow variant will be repairable at some point. I don't think it'll ever, or I don't think it should ever be a craftable bow, but I do think that it should be repairable after you found it. But I do think that the ones that you can craft, I think they should be repairable as well. But that's one of those things. I think there's a lot of little details that Hinterland put a lot of thought into. I mean, having a bow that is repairable. You know what? If you're going with the bow, it's going to degrade. And I know other players sometimes carry 2 and sometimes 3. That's weight. That is taking up space in their inventory. And that's one of those positive and negative things in this game, right? So maybe that's why they're not repairable. It makes you have to think. So maybe I'll take that back. Maybe the bows shouldn't be repairable. Alright, we're gonna drop. We're gonna drop our water. Lantern. One of you. 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 And... you know what? That's only 7. Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of little things in this game where it's like when you get something that's a positive, there's a negative side to it as well. So that was always one of those things I loved about this game, was the thought that Hinterland put into it. And sometimes people complain about this or that about the game, like, oh, why aren't there more things to eat in the world? Well, the game's too easy when you can find food absolutely everywhere. So I think that's kind of, I don't mind the acorns not being, like I said, they're not really worth it. They're not worth the effort, but in an absolute pinch, you know, they might do it. we already have cattails, which are pretty easy. Just pick them and eat them. So I don't really want too many food items that you can just grab and go. I've seen some of the mods out there and I mean, I tried a few of them and I just felt they made the game too easy. I talked about this before. Seeing how much food you can actually get in the game sometimes is ridiculous. With some of the mods, it takes the difficulty out of it. It's one of the few games I think out there that is just... I wouldn't mind if they added mod support, but at the same time, it's one of the games that I play that... even after playing this game for a few years, the base game doesn't bore me to tears. Like, I play Fallout 4, but I've gone through it so many times that I cannot play the base game anymore. I just play with mods only. I think 7 Days to Die is another game like that. I can't play the base game anymore. Played it far too many times. But this one, it doesn't seem to get old. Alright, we got a scrawled message. We found T-Stash in that cave on the upper ridge. So many rounds left holding out on us. So that is up from, and we don't want to forget the key. We gotta hurry, you know that? It's almost nighttime. You can stay there.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I've had my fill of ropes. I mean, I could throw it over there, but I don't know when the last time I ever took the rope down from here. There up anything up here? There was a body last time I was up here. Yeah, we gotta get going. We can take some little shortcuts here. I think I have more than enough bandages, so if we get a sprain, it's not a big deal. Ah, there we go.
Need some first aid soon.
There's just the one sprain, right? Yep. I'm gonna admit I've never actually taken this goading shortcut. But it looks like we're in the right place. Which is good. Yes. My worry was that maybe we weren't going to be close enough to all of our stuff.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, shush, Astrid. What's that? Oh, it's a light. You know what? Maybe we're not going to get to the camp office. I think we might just get to the trailers. All of a sudden the camp office is like 10 miles away. Or at least it feels like it is. So I think in the morning we can go to the, we'll continue on to the camp office, drop off a bunch of stuff, and go up and get the memento cache. If I remember correctly though, that one's just a bunch of flare shells. Staying up here because I want the high ground. What do we got? We got 3 arrows, so yeah, look at that. It's got a R for switch. I guess that's if you got fire hardened arrows, you can use that. We got a deer. Wow, when you're overweight, it just feels like everything is so much farther than it actually is. Yeah, you run ahead. That's exactly the best place for you to go. Under. Not like this is gonna make a big difference. Oh yeah, that's the problem. It's not so much the weight we're carrying, it's the fact that we're in the red on our sleep, so our carrying capacity is dropped from 40 to 25 because we're tired, so I'm not gonna waste a coffee on that though. I don't even know if I have one made. Do I? No. I gotta remember to use that little add to wheel feature. Add to radial. Sometimes when you get a lot of like medical supplies, it won't put some of them in there. And if you look, like I don't need 800 reishi teas in there. That's something I've never really done though. I've never used. I've always seen that add to radial thing. I've never really used it. I think I did use it once in a previous video, but it's not really something that I do on a regular basis. Maybe I should too, because I think that would be a handy little feature. when you've got multiple items. Sorry, I should say multiple different items. So I think the one time I had so many T's, my bandages weren't showing up in my radial menu. Oh, it sounds like we're getting here right in time. We're so close. Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna get a blizzard tonight. Well, I guess the video will end right about here, so I thank you for joining me. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.